Hello and welcome to CATEX TV. Today is Thursday the 15th of September. New York's Attorney General has claimed that Morris, or Hank Greenberg, knew, quote, damn well about sham reinsurance transactions that are the subject of a decade-old fraud suit against the former AIG boss. The allegation was made in a trial that could threaten the insurance veteran's career and which has finally made it to court after years of delay. The dispute centers around two now infamous finite reinsurance transactions that Greenberg and AIG's then CFO Howard Smith allegedly negotiated to artificially bolster the insurer's loss reserves. Now, early loss notifications for the Fort McMurray wildfires from Canada and those coming in from Canadian cedents have been revised downwards, according to the Insurance Insider. According to multiple underwriting and broking sources, primary Canadian carriers have now told their reinsurers that they expect their losses to be less severe than some had feared, prompting some head-scratching in the industry about the size of the original loss estimate from PCS. A number of cedents provided large loss ranges to their treaty reinsurers, with most now reassuring their counterparties they expect losses to be at the bottom end, or at worst the midpoint of the ranges. In China and Hong Kong, Typhoon Meranti, which is the third most violent typhoon on record, has brought strong winds and rain to coastal cities within China as Taiwan is clearing up following the storm. Super Typhoon Meranti has made landfall in southern China, bringing strong winds and rain in what state media has called the strongest storm of the year globally. The typhoon arrived in the early hours yesterday near the major city of Xiamen after sweeping through southern Taiwan on Wednesday and killing one person. Pictures on state media showed flooded streets in some parts of the province of Fujian, where Xiamen is located, fallen trees and crushed cars. And now going and looking at the Atlantic weather systems. So Tropical Depression Julia is still working its way up the Carolina coastline. We have Tropical Storm Ian in the Atlantic, which is heading towards Europe. And we now have a new tropical depression, so far not named, which is AL12, which is in the eastern Atlantic and heading towards the Caribbean, and looks like it could, it's forecast to increase to a tropical storm in the next 24 hours, and with its current trajectory could make landfall in Florida. So we're seeing quite a lot of activity in the Atlantic hurricane season this year. A Karachi-bound express train has collided with a stationary freight train in Pakistan's central Punjab region, killing at least 6 people and injuring more than 150. The accident occurred about 25 kilometers from the city of Multan at about 2:30 a.m. local time this morning, when the M1 Express passenger train crashed into a goods train which stopped after running over a man crossing the railway track. TV footage showed rescue officials working around the crumpled and overturned carriages in the darkness. And finally, Turkey has asked Washington to arrest a US-based religious leader and businessman for allegedly masterminding a failed attempt to overthrow the government, according to state media. Turkish Justice Ministry formally demanded that US authorities arrest Fethullah Gulen on charges of ordering and commanding the attempted coup. The state-run news agency reported day before yesterday. President Erdogan and other top Turkish officials have repeatedly appealed to the US government to extradite him, sending them documents which allegedly show evidence of his involvement in the coup plot from the failed coup attempt on July the 15th this year. That's all from us today. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow. Thank you very much and goodbye.